Am I tech savvy? Uh, yes, I would say that I am. Definitely not as much as my character, Freddy. He's got a lot more knowledge than I do. Um, it was a challenge for me to set up this whole Ustream thing for the first time. So I don't know how tech savvy I am, uh, but I definitely enjoy it. It's a learning curve though. Um, what am I wearing? I call this my hippie shirt. Actually, it's actually one of the most incredibly comfortable shirts I've ever worn in my entire life. But I love it. I've um, actually just got it. It's very nice and some lovely comfy jeans. So I'm just being a hobo, sitting around the house. Would I play Xbox with a fan? Actually, that's something that I've kind of considered. I don't really know how I would do that logistically. I think I would have to like make a new gamer tag or something that I could use to sign on, and then like maybe like once a month pick a fan at random to play video games with. That would be really cool. I would actually be very interested in doing that. I just have no idea how it would work. Um, let's see. Describe. Describe a day.
Your first day.
The first day on iCarly. Um, well, my first day was crazy. First of all, I was ridiculously nervous, just because I had really no idea what to expect. Being a main character was something that I was definitely not used to, so there was a little bit of a learning curve there. Um, so yeah, it was really cool. Everybody was very welcoming, and everybody really knew each other already from working on Drake and Josh and Zoe 101 because it was the same crew. Um, so yeah, it was really fun, and everybody was very welcoming, and we all caught on pretty quick, I think. And all those people are still working there today, so we're all really good friends. I saw somebody tweeting about show us one of your airsoft guns. I would, but they're not exactly in my proximity. I mean, I might go grab one, but it would take too long probably because it's in a very cluttered room in our house, and I don't want to go through the trash jungle. So maybe, but we'll see. Any virtual websites? Um, and I guess that means like like games and stuff, online games. Actually, I kind of fell out of online gaming when I was like 14 or 15. I used to do VMK, which was my really big one. I used to do that all the time. Um, and eventually it got shut down, which I was really sad about. But I did like Pirates of the Caribbean and Club Penguin and stuff, but I haven't done that stuff in forever. Um,
Didn't you say something in Spanish? You want to do
let's see.
your free holiday?
Oh, okay. Somebody wants me to talk in Spanish. Wait, what's the line? Let me see. Hang on. Oh, los frijoles calientes queman mis pantalones. Ah! That was one of my favorite lines ever, actually. And it was cool to be able to say a full line in Spanish rather than just agua or barca. Rather than just saying a word, I got to say something all the way through. Oh, and there was another one that was even longer. Oh yeah, un animal fiero trato de comer a mi hermana cuando se estaba bañando. That was one of my big ones from iCarly.com, which I don't know how many of you guys know what that means, but those who do know what it means, tell me down here because I want to know if you guys know. Um, let's see. How much can I bench? I was actually asked this when I did the Ustream with Noah. The last time I tried, I did a couple sets at I think 150 or 160. I did like 3 sets. If I was to try to do just one rep of something, maybe 200, 220. I don't know. I've never really tried, and I don't really want to because I could just see that falling on my face and something horrible happening. So I'm gonna stay away from the bench press if I can help it. Um, let's see. I'm seeing a lot of the same questions. Do I text a lot? Not as much as a lot of you guys probably do. I'm definitely a texter, but I try to keep it to a minimum if I can. Do I like martial arts? Yeah, absolutely. That's another one of those things that I've really wanted to get into. I would love to start training like at an MMA studio or something. That would be really cool because I've always, kind of felt that it was sort of necessary to have at least a little bit of, some kind of self defense or something, just for, personal protection, I guess. So that's always something that I've wanted to do. I just never really got the chance. Do you love spaghetti tacos? Yes. A lot. I get that question a lot. If anybody's ever tried spaghetti tacos in real life, but they're delicious. There happened to be one day at iCarly where our craft services lady, the lady who makes all of our food, she had taco shells out so that people could make tacos, but she also had spaghetti. So there happened to be the two ingredients together, so I put them together and I had like three. So yeah, they were a little bit addicting. I definitely recommend. Um, see favorite Christian bands. Like I said before, Reliant K, Switchfoot, Amberlin, The Classic Crime, Skillet, Cutlass, Audio Adrenaline, Mercy Me, Casting Crowns, Stephen Curtis Chapman, um, Phil Wickham is one of my new favorites. He's incredible. Um, Philanthropic organizations. Not so much philanthropic, but I am involved with a lot of charities for like sick kids, like St. Jude's and the Starlight Foundation. I'm actually an ambassador with them. Um, and the Ronald McDonald Foundation. I try to do their carnival every year, which is really cool. Um, so yeah, I do my best to support a lot of different assorted charities. Um, Play any sports? You're sort of. Well, not really. I'm definitely a football guy. That's my sport of choice. Um, Tennis is another one of those that I play, just not very well. Um, and that's pretty much it. I'm definitely a good spectator sport person. I'll watch a baseball game any day, but I'm basically horrible athletically.
No, I cannot burp the alphabet.
No, I cannot burp the alphabet. I cannot burp on command. My brother, boy, if my brother was here, I would have him come in and burp the alphabet for you guys. But alas, he is not. So no, unfortunately, I cannot burp on command. Do I like Nutella? I love Nutella. It's so good. My mom makes this bomb thing where she takes like sweet French bread and puts Nutella in it and then puts it in a panini maker, and it's like a grilled chocolate sandwich. It's the grossest thing you can ever imagine eating, but it's so delicious. I love it. It's awesome. Do I have a Habo? No, I don't have a Habo. And for those of you guys who have tuned in after I said it, the only official sites that I have are twitter.com/bruindude92, this Ustream channel, which is bruindude92, and myspace.com/NathanKressOfficial. I'm working on a Facebook, which I'll announce for you guys, and nathankress.com is on the way, hopefully in the next coming months. Um, Shout out to Layla. Hi, Layla. Um, oh, peanut butter hot dog. I'm glad somebody sent a message about that. That's definitely one of my weird things that I enjoy eating. And actually, it sounds really gross, but you just take a hot dog, stick some peanut butter on it, and it's delicious. And I will have you know, I've gotten like 3 people to try it on the iCarly set, a couple of crew members, and everybody who has tried it has loved it. So I'm not the only one who's crazy out there. Wow, there's a lot of spamming going on. Let's see. Brain Surge. Somebody talking about Brain Surge. We actually just did a couple new episodes of that a couple months ago. I don't really know when they're going to air, but I got basically. I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler. I did not win. I got close a couple of times, but I keep losing at like the exact same place, which is really embarrassing. But I just can't get past it. But honestly, I don't really like the pressure of being the first place person anyway, because then you have to like compete for the kids' prizes, and then if you don't get the kids' prize, then it's like you failed them, you know. So I'm honestly kind of glad that I kept getting to second place.
Somebody's
Um,
deaf. Talk about American Sign Language.
Somebody talking about American Sign Language. Actually, American Sign Language is something that I'm hopefully going to be doing this year as an elective. That's going to be really cool. So I can't wait to be able um, to learn about that. It's something that I've been interested in for a while, and a couple of my friends speak ASL as well, so that would be really cool. Um, my favorite Disneyland ride. Uh, in Disneyland itself, probably Space Mountain or Big Thunder, but California Adventure, California Screamin' is definitely one of my favorites. It's very cool. Um, let's see.
Do you know Drake Bell?
Do I know Drake Bell? Yes, I do. Actually, he's a really cool guy. I had the chance to go to dinner with him and Debbie Ryan in South Carolina when we went to an event in Myrtle Beach. Um, so yeah, he's a really cool guy, and I didn't really get the chance to talk to him before, like back when he was on Drake and Josh. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun to hang out with him. Um, can you tell us anything about the season of iCarly? You know, I don't really want to blow any secrets for you guys because I really want you to be surprised. But just know that there's a lot of crazy guest stars that we're going to be having and all kinds of ridiculous shenanigans. You know, so yeah, I think you guys are really gonna like it. But no, I don't want to give too much of anything away, lest you guys blow the surprise. Um,
American Idol.
let's see.
Do you like it, and who are some of your favorites?
Yeah, I talked about American Idol before. I think definitely one of my favorites of at least the last. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed with the last season, because they basically voted off all of my favorites kind of early on. Big Mike was definitely one of my favorites. Katie Stevens was probably my number one favorite. Siobhan Magnus, she was awesome. Gosh, I'm trying to think of the other ones, but yeah, all my favorites got voted off way before they should have, in my opinion. Um,
Do you have a favorite Freddie line?
let's see, favorite Freddy line. Um, I don't really think I have a favorite Freddy line. Um, yeah, I like his dialogue because it's never really the same twice. So I like that he shakes it up. Oh, what does Bill Redunday mean? You know what?
That's a good
I
question.
really That's a fantastic question, but I really cannot tell you. It's just a term of endearment that Jeanette made up, and she calls people very frequently.
And you
Her other term of endearment for me is buttface,
and homesick.
which she does call me often, and home skillet, but a lot of people call people home skillet, so it's not as special, I guess. But buttface is another one of hers that's for me and for her brothers. Um, Go get your airsoft gun. We can wait. I might. I'll go get the really big one, the ridiculous looking M249 light machine gun. That's definitely my most beastie looking one. Um, is iCarly casting? Yeah, iCarly's casting. Every week for new characters. I don't think they've ever done an open casting call, like where anybody can just come in and audition for stuff. Um, but yeah, they're casting every week, and they're looking for fresh faces.
How old are you?
How old am I? I'm 17. I'm coming up on my 18th birthday in November, and I don't really know how I feel about that because I remember when Jeanette was coming up on turning 18, she got really really nervous about it, and she kind of wished that she could just stay 17 forever. And honestly, I kind of agree. If I could stay any age, I would definitely pick 17. Um, so I don't know how I feel about turning 18, but I don't really have much of a choice in the matter.
How did you start off?
Um, okay, real